house is smelling good now. I just got home and I was welcomed with the sweet aroma of, I don't even know what it's called. Caribbean Resort. And you know what's funny? Hold on, I got the Magic Candle Company scents in the mail. I get them once a month. I signed up for like the box or whatever. And I got 2 scents that I have had before and love, so I'm glad that I got them. And then I got Space Cruiser Resort. That one smells really good, but I really like this one, Caribbean Resort. And what I'm thinking of is I saw a meme, it was like, I say Caribbean unless I'm talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, and then I say Caribbean. Anyone else? Anyway, the other 2 were Tiki Terrace and Polynesian, which are 2 of my all-time favorite scents. It's just nice and bright and clean and crisp. But don't you know, fall is coming up and I have some fall staples that I might place an order. I probably won't place an order. I might have some left over from last year, but I probably don't. I do keep all the bottles though, and now I have started to also keep the boxes. But some of the fall scents, oh my gosh, Hocus Pocus. Oh, come on, I gotta order more Hocus Pocus. Autumn on Main Street. We've got pumpkin Mickey waffles or whatever the heck it's called. Terror, yeah, I don't like that one. I don't like that one at all. It smells like just an old woman in a bad way. Okay, and then we've got Villains, which is okay. Churro is okay. Horror Nights, I feel like there's a poison apple or something. I don't know, but I really like Hocus Pocus. That is besides the point. What is even the point? Is that my house smells good. I actually went to the gym this morning. Oh my gosh, my kids are back at school, so I went to the gym this morning. I am basically dying. My entire body hurts. I went to a bar class, and those little movements, I'm not exaggerating. This, dying, this, death, this, cremated. I don't even know if the last one's a move, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'm hurting. I'm hurting something fierce. So needless to say, I have to fuel my body. And I was like, okay, just go eat something healthy, you know, as I'm cleaning up chips and salsa. It's been a few hours, like that's just my snack. It's fine, I just got the baby to nap and I picked up Meredith from school. She has early dismissal, which the kids are back in school. Crazy. I really need to adjust my routine because going to bed at midnight and waking up at 5:45 just isn't the vibe. Don't worry, I made cauliflower and I did make a healthy choice, but then I ended up eating pound cake. Ask me why I even have pound cake in the house, because I don't know. Still trying to clean up from dinner last night. It's fine, maybe I'll make healthier choices today. I don't know what's for dinner, I need to figure that out. Before I figure that out, my nose is on scents, and I've had this one, a wallflower, I think is what they're called, from Bath and Body Works. I think it's called Book Loft or Reading Loft or something like that. You know what it should be called? Waste of money, because I can't smell anything. And I thought, oh, let me leave it, maybe. No, nothing. Smells like a waste of money to me. And so I'm gonna switch it out, and I didn't even try this scent out. I couldn't really smell this one either. It's called Football Season, which I find just so fitting because football season is among us. I don't know why that smells like football season. It's really nice, but it doesn't, I thought like maybe cut grass or something. It's okay. I like it, but I also got White Pumpkin. I think that's gonna be the true winner of the season. But those typically last a couple of months, so I just leave it in here and let it do its thing. I should probably clean everywhere. Like I'm looking around. Maybe I will later. Hey, speaking of back to school, I forgot I have to add all these snacks that I got from Thrive Market to my pantry. You guys know I love Thrive Market. I hope you love Thrive Market. If you haven't tried it yet, and now is the perfect opportunity because this video is kindly sponsored by Thrive Market. Huge thanks to them. Huge thanks to you, but you also get a little deal included. Thrive Market is an online membership-based market. And listen, they're on a mission to make healthy living easy and affordable. And that's exactly what they do. It is my go-to shop for all of my back-to-school snacks and essentials for packing lunch boxes. Healthy snacks on the go. Thrive Market is my favorite place to shop. It's convenient. I can do it on my phone through the Thrive Market app and just go through and place my order, and it comes to my door very quickly. They have free shipping over any order $49 or more. So it's stress-free, and I can order snacks and food for the whole family. The great thing about Thrive Market is that they're all about accommodating. They have all kinds of food choices, whether you're living a keto lifestyle or a Whole30, or if you're gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free is a big one, especially for schools. So you can filter out the website or the app. They can show exactly what you're looking for, and it's really easy to filter that way. Not only that, but I know when I'm ordering food from Thrive Market, because listen, I get food, I get pantry staples, I get cleaning supplies, and what I love the most is that they have really great brands on there that are good for the environment, but also good for me. They have good quality ingredients. A lot of their brands are organic, fair trade certified, and they've restricted 1,000 harmful ingredients from everything that they offer. So they do the heavy lifting, and I can order things with confidence knowing that it's a good quality product without any artificial colors, artificial flavors, or artificial sweeteners. And they have really great, like, high protein, low sugar options, which is exactly what I want to be feeding my kids when they're at school. I want their bellies to be full, and I want it to be good quality stuff. They have really great healthy swaps on there. So like, instead of buying Nutella, I'll get Justin's hazelnut spread. It's got 1/3 of the sugar, and it tastes amazing. My kids love it. Instead of buying a different brand of fruit snacks, I'm getting Annie's fruit snacks for a great price, because on Thrive Market, not only do they price match, the prices are better than my local grocery store, which is just fantastic. It's another reason why I shop there. I save money. It is a membership-based market, so they have two different types of memberships, a monthly membership or a yearly membership. The yearly membership is billed at $59.95, and the monthly membership is about $12 a month. So if you're just wanting to test it out, that's a great way to do it. If you do the yearly membership, they have a guarantee where if you don't save $60 within that calendar year, they will refund you the difference. So it's just amazing. Some of the things we get on there, chicken and mini maple sticks. These are a family favorite. They taste great, low in sugar, high in protein, keeps their bellies full, great lunchbox snack. Larabar is another one, great ingredients, and my kids love it. Another great one to throw in the lunchbox. It heats up in 60 seconds, throw it in the thermos, out the door, and you're good to go. This Tasty Bite brand, whether it's lentils or Bombay potatoes. I would really encourage you to check them out. They have a lot of sales going on their website, but right now specifically, I need to pull out my phone and make another order, because right now they're having a 25% off back to school essentials sale. But wait, there's more, because if you use my link and you're ordering for the first time, you can get an additional 30% off. Stock up, I'm telling you, this is crazy. It's an amazing, awesome deal. So my link is in the description box below, thrivemarket.com/thewads. You can get 30% off of your groceries on top of their already amazing sales. And you can get a free gift up to a $60 value. And you can get free shipping if your order is more than $49. Lots of healthy swaps. I know you guys are gonna love it. You can use my link in the description box below, thrivemarket.com/thewads, for that amazing deal. I got some cocoa berries for myself. Gluten-free apple cinnamon muffin and bread mix. Like, I can't wait. They have, come fall and Christmas time, they always have seasonal items too. Oh, it's just the best. Eating healthy never tasted so good. You know, I threw a crock pot meal in yesterday at like 2 p.m. Better late than never. I'm just gonna say, I put it on high and crossed my fingers. It was great. I didn't even have all the ingredients. You know how it goes. So I don't know what's for dinner tonight, but it's like noon right now. Oh my gosh, I can't even, like, how time goes by every minute, tick, tick, tick. And then before you know it, it's the end. Moral of the story, eat something delicious. I just have to figure that out. Later today, when the big kids get home, I'm hoping to run to Hobby Lobby. They have fall out, and I'm needing more turkeys for our Thanksgiving table, and Eleanor is needing more paint. And in her room, we got this really nice like desk and thing. Like, eventually we want to get built-ins in her room. They're very expensive, and I'm kind of dragging my feet because I don't want to spend the money. Like, maybe we can find an alternative here that won't cost me an arm and a leg and a torso. But anyway, the thing we got, it's really nice. We got it from Facebook Marketplace, which is my favorite way to get furniture, because then you don't have to assemble it, and it's like secondhand. You're saving the environment, you're saving your wallet. Although I don't know, because some people on Marketplace want to charge like an astronomical price for nothing. I feel like we got a decent deal. Anyway, she's wanting to organize that, so I'm gonna bring her to get some bins and stuff. We were wanting to go yesterday, but Wentworth had BMX and it just didn't work out. And I think yesterday was the first day of school, so I chit-chatted with the kids and like, just to see how it was. Oh my gosh, are your kids back to school? How was it? How did they like it? Did they tell you all the stories? That's my favorite. Like, we literally stood here for probably an hour last night, just like laughing, and they were telling me stories, and it's so great. It's so great. Let the good times roll. I have no idea what's for dinner. I think it's like, I don't care. I'll make whatever. Like, should I just eeny, meeny, miny, moe it, and this is for dinner? Oh, black bean corn salsa. I skipped to the sides. I don't think that will satiate my family. All right, let me figure this out. I'm going through my pins on Pinterest because yesterday I went through and I was putting baby to sleep and I was just pinning like all the fall meals. But I want to make like a fall what's for dinner video. So I want to save all the fall recipes. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. I think the fall recipes, I'm trying to save them. Yeah, that's true. It's accurate. But then like, what am I gonna eat tonight for dinner? Can't we all just eat cheese and crackers? Oh wait, is football on tonight? Shoot, did I even tell you about the dip? I think I told Instagram. I have green beans in there. I might just make brown sugar garlic Italian chicken. I don't know what it's called, but it's just something I make when I don't know what to make. Or, you know what else I love when I make green beans? Ooh, stromboli? I don't have peppers. I need to meal plan and like get my life together. This is a waste of my time. Hey, it's football season, if you didn't know. And someone told me about this amazing combo. It is jalapeno popper dip mixed with spinach artichoke dip. And these are from Publix because obviously Publix is superior to any other grocery store. Challenge me, and it's just the facts. So they sell this, and if you mix them equal parts, oh, get ready. Have a party in your mouth is all I'm saying. And I mean, can't we just eat this for dinner? I'm so for real right now. Got dairy, vegetables, spinach, artichokes. That's all you need. Oh, sweet potato. I'm just gonna make the brown sugar garlic chicken. I just want a salad. I bought arugula to make this like quinoa arugula salad. I'll probably make that in the autumn like food video. So that'll be something to look forward to. Hey, I've got chicken here and a mound of laundry behind me. And I have more to do. That's life. Speaking of 4th of July and fall, I'm going to move this to the next season. What's behind it? Oh, a pumpkin board. By the way, I always get questions, what is this charcuterie board book called? It is Beautiful Boards. They have it on Amazon. They have it at JCPenney and Dillard's for probably 5 times as much as you can buy it on Amazon. But I just think it's really cute. I not only use it for inspiration, but also just as a little decor piece. These are all the seasons. It's just fun little boards that you can put together, breakfast and brunch boards. They've got bagel boards, pizza leftover, Mediterranean, that looks really good. And then up in the front, they've got like party boards and stuff like that, Winter Wonderland. And oh my goodness, did you see that? After school board. Maybe I should put together an after school board. We've got, wait, did I just say back to school? Every day, after school. I guess this is what I'm hung up on, ABCD. I have these. I don't have a chalkboard sign like that, but I do have cheat. You know what? I'm gonna do it. But for now, I'll flip it to, ooh, princess board. I'm telling you, like there's so many fun inspirational pictures in here. And then, well, of course, where I look, there's ultrasound photos. I just don't know what to do with them. I think I'm gonna leave it on the pumpkin board. They also have a fall board too. You know, I've recreated exactly this before. It looked nothing. I mean, it was embarrassing, okay? They make it seem easy, but it's actually not. And every time I see this, I'm like, remember those sweet potato crackers that Costco used to sell that haven't been in the store for probably 2 years? I still dream about them. I need to order some, maybe. Try to find them online. Isn't that cute? In my back to school prep video, I think I told you that I signed 3 of my kids up. I guess I'm just gonna drop everything. Drop everything now. Meet me in the pouring rain. I signed up my kids for school lunch They have been loving it, even though they're only one day in. They're like, school lunch is the best. Okay, I get it. But I still pack them snacks in their lunchbox, and I packed Wentworth 3 snacks yesterday. I'm not exaggerating. 3. I was like, he has 1 snack in the day, and then he has lunch, and then, you know, even if he has 2 snacks in the day, I packed the dude 3, and he came home and he was like, pack me more snacks tomorrow. I get it. Snacks are life. So I made sure this morning to pack him even more. And then, you know, the big girls pack their own and I pack Meredith's lunch. Always great to have a lot of snack options, but I was going through this morning and I thinking like, oh wow, our snack baskets are kind of messy. And you know what else I was thinking? Moving the cans to the bottom. Someone suggested doing that because the can container that I have, it kind of goes over the lip, so it's a little bit janky and messed up. And I think that's a great idea. I don't know if the baskets will fit here. I think maybe that's initially why I put them down below. It's gonna be a tight fit, but I'm up for the challenge. I, in fact, was not up for the challenge, and about 5 minutes into this, I was thinking, how did I get into this situation? Why did I begin this process of switching things? And, you know, I thought it would just be as simple as, oh, moving the beans to the bottom or canned goods to the bottom. No, like, I can't just move it. I had to take all of the beans out, or canned goods, whatever. It's mostly beans is why I'm saying that. Had to take all of them out. Good thing it's not fully stocked, which I have to add that to my grocery list. I feel like getting your life together, man, it's such a process. Am I right? You got to stay on top of so many things. It's like, do I have navy beans in the pantry? Nope. Ah, well, there it goes. I don't have my life together. If I wanted to make chili, no go. I'm just kidding. Obviously, I would modify and just do black beans and kidney beans. And who adds navy beans anyway? But I always like a 3-bean chili with the meat. Actually, we went to a chili cook-off and won with our recipe. No big deal. But it's not the recipe that I share now. It's been modified over the past, how many years? 15 years or so? I digress. At the chili cook-off, I had the best chili I've ever eaten in my entire life, and it had 0 beans in it. But you know what it did have? The best flavor. I don't even know. I wish I knew. I wish I would have gotten the recipe. All I remember thinking was, wow, this is so expensive. I would not be able to recreate this on my own because I don't have the budget. You know, back then I didn't really, even ground beef was like $1 a pound, and actually it was 88 cents a pound because we shopped at the base. Oh, those were the good old days, am I right? But this person had some kind of steak. And as soon as he said steak, my mind just went, well, there goes that. Like, out of my budget, for sure, my grocery budget for the 2 of us. So that was when we were nickeling and diming, and I didn't even buy the good butter. I've spoke about this before. We just, the bare necessities, that's what we lived off of, and it was the good life for as long as it was. And then, you know, it's just, you got to do what you got to do when you're in the situation when you got to do it in. And that's how we lived. And we survived. And look at us now. We really still don't eat steak, but that's a splurge if we do. But you know what? He was a lieutenant. He was an officer. If you don't know what that means, he was an officer. Okay, so he was high ranking. Alex was a little A1C airman. So the pay grade was slightly different. So he could definitely afford the steak. And we were definitely ground beefing it up. But you know what? Who won at the end of the day? I'm just saying, okay? I digress. I don't know how I got into all of that. All of that to say, and I put the canned goods down on the floor. Is it better? Is it a good situation? I don't know. Because now you can't really see inside of the baskets. I might have to buy, there's like a middle range of baskets. And when we moved into this house, I kind of just used what we had and then added to it. So on the shelf right now, you can see on the upper shelf or the larger baskets, and then the bottom shelf are small baskets. They have one that is middle of that. And so I might go get some of those, but at the same time, I'm like, it's so unnecessary. You'll see when I put the baskets on the shelf. They're hard to take out, but I think my kids can manage. They'll figure it out. They're really good about finding snacks in the house. And you know what? If I put chocolate in there, they would easily be able to access it. So I just talked myself out of it. All is good. All will be fine. And it doesn't have to be perfect is what I'm telling myself, because I often think Like, oh, it has to look this way or do this way. I gave you a thumbs down because I was like, why am I even doing this? That took me probably 30 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. I wish I was. But anyway, here's what the basket looks like. And is it perfect? No, but it's like, whatever. My life isn't perfect and I get over that, you know? I did sweep on the floor, and to me, I'm like, you know what? We're moving on up in the world, and I'm getting this place slightly more organized. And as you live in a space, you know, sometimes you have to change it up to have it work with your needs. And that's what I'm doing. And sometimes it doesn't always work the very first time, and you just have to change and adapt, and that's what life is all about. I am watching because in the beginning of this clip, you saw me just kind of scrolling through my phone because you got to find something good when you have a project like this to listen to or watch. And so for me, I put on Ali Sheehan. She's my current obsession. She talks about pop culture and like, you know, there's just millennial things. Like she was ranking 2000s movies. And so, or maybe TV shows and Gilmore Girls.
Why did you drop out of Yale?
Why did you drop out of Yale? The Gilmore Girls show came on and she was talking about it. It didn't come on, but anyway, she was talking about it. And this clip came up and just come on. Are you watching Gilmore Girls already? Do you turn it on every fall? Watching that clip, I just thought, you know what? I should be watching Gilmore Girls instead because it's just so iconic. It's so fantastic. Were you Team Jess? Were you Team Logan? And I'm not even going to ask if you were Team Dean because if you were, jail. Straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I mean, maybe season 1. Okay. But after that, it's a no for me, dog. Especially, you understand if you've watched through all of the seasons. Dean is not it. Never. No, no, no. Anyway, if you're wondering, I'm Team Logan. But that's just, maybe it's the reboot in me. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ali Sheehan did not like the reboot. Did you like the reboot? I thought it was great. I don't know. Maybe I just watched it. Maybe I haven't watched it enough to not like it, but I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. In my heart of hearts, I'm like ready for them to start a new Gilmore Girls 2.0 where Rory is the main character and just like have the process unfold all over again. I'm just waiting for that moment because I'm ready for it. I feel like they left it on a cliffhanger. It was very open-ended. I thought they were going to continue, but turns out they didn't. So I don't know if the actress doesn't want to do it. I think I might be happy with a different actress. I'm just saying, it doesn't matter. Continue the Gilmore Girls nostalgia. I love it. All right, anyway, so snacks and stuff. I'm not the kind of person to get the acrylic organizers where I put like, oh, just each snack in like a perfect little, like, it's just not going to happen here. I'm not that kind of organizer. I'm not really an organizer at all, but like kind of. So I have baskets and bins, but I don't micro organize and I'll just dump it in and like that's really good enough. It's fine for this season of my life. I found the cookies, or I don't really know what they are, little cookie crackers, I guess they are cookies, schoolhouse cookies. And I'm going to throw those onto a little after school board that I'm going to put together. But just feast your eyes on this little section. I am missing a label, but I'll get over it. And I thought these snack bins looked really good compared to what they normally look like. So I thought I'd give you a close-up of those. Make you think I have my life together, but have no fear. It's all an illusion, okay? I don't. So I'm gonna throw together like a nice after-school snack board for them. Very inspired by the Beautiful Boards book. So yesterday I went to Crumble Cookie and I got like packages for the front office for the kids' school. And so while I was there, I also ordered, I think like 6 mini cookies for my kids. I was like, oh, there's 6. 5 children should be enough. No, I should have known better. Those mini cookies are like nothing. When I say that, I mean they're like 500 calories each, maybe 400. I don't know, a ton of sugar. But inevitably, the baby got a hold of one, of course, the coolest one, and then he grabbed another one, and he didn't eat them, but he like slobbered all over them and like bit them and crumbled them. Some of the kids didn't get any, and they were fine with it. They, you know, life goes on. But I said, okay, tomorrow, like I'll make some cookies. And I typically save some cookie dough from my favorite cookie recipe in my freezer. But, haha, my kids also eat that frozen. So I got some from the grocery store while I was there the other day. Just for backup, you know, just to have for emergencies. Don't you have an emergency cookie stash in your freezer? You should, because let me tell you, you never know when you're gonna get a hankering for a cookie at the end of the day. I just pop it in the little toaster oven, or you can even do it in your air fryer these days. These are mini itty bitty cookies. I'm just gonna add this to maybe just a few healthy choices. Not ideal, but sometimes convenience wins. So I'm just gathering, like literally going around my house, seeing what I have. Like 1 carrot was left in this bag from when we, I don't know, went somewhere and I packed carrots. I've got some cantaloupe in here from when I packed some and we didn't eat all of it. So this, so I ran into Costco the other day. I plan on doing like a big Costco trip. Isn't every Costco trip big? Anyway, I plan on doing a big one and meal planning and all of that stuff, but I just ran in there and I found this, the Tomahawk cheese, and it's like pre-sliced, and I literally only saw 1 package and it was just randomly placed on a shelf, and I said, you know what? They must have known I was coming because that looks amazing. And I put the cheese that I already had back because it also has Swiss and like 2 cheeses that my kids don't even touch. And we really only eat like 2. And so a lot of it just, we end up eating but not loving. And I thought this was perfect. So let me get a tray. So anyway, this is new at Costco. Thought I'd share. Now that I'm thinking, I don't know if we have crackers. I have to go look. You know what? Hold up. I just love this so much. Okay, so I changed out the board and I thought this was just nice. It had a little bit more space. Not that I necessarily needed it, but more is more, you know? So I'm putting out some cheese. The Tomahawk cheese is just so good. Actually, it's kind of thick, especially for these wheat thin crackers. It was a little too much, but we did enjoy it. So I'll just say that. I didn't have any pepperoni. I might have had pepperoni. I just didn't put it out. So cheese, crackers, the classics. I just dig around. Whatever I have in the fridge and pantry, I just pull it out and put it onto a piece of wood. And guess what? My kids come home and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. I'm like, thank you so much. So I'm telling you, a little bit of effort goes a long way, especially with children. Just like, I mean, look how simple this is. Literally no thought involved at all. It probably took me 5 minutes to throw this stuff onto a piece of wood. And it's just the, not appearance, what am I trying to say? The presentation. You know how they say you eat with your eyes first? It's so true. So it can be really, oh gosh, my brain, not inspiring, impressive. It can be impressive to see a board like this and think, oh my gosh, look at the little details. You guys, no thought involved, minimal effort, maximum results. You guys know that's what I'm all about. So that's what I'm doing. Just a few veggies. I had like chocolate covered strawberries that the kids love, leftover cantaloupe, some peaches and orange. Oh, what was I showing you? Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on me. That was actually perfect. Perfect pitch, perfect harmony, perfect everything. Zac Efron, High School Musical 2. Literally bet on me. Deserved an Oscar. I don't care what you say. All right, there's the board I threw together. There's some chips and I mixed the dip in. So equal parts spinach artichoke dip with the jalapeno popper dip. And I'm telling you, oh my goodness, it's so good. And it was actually perfect because we had football going on the TV that night. And I was like, I am ready. I'm ready for fall. Look at those apples. They're actually perfect. The mini bite-sized apples, perfect for little kids, I'm telling you. And then I took the cookies out of the oven and I tried to like put them on the cooling rack, but they were falling apart. I don't know if it's because they were too small or not cooked all the way, but we like them a little slightly undercooked, okay? So I just let them cook the rest of the way, left them on the pan. While they were cooling down, I was loading up the dishwasher because that has to be done. I feel like I run it, well, I still only run it once a day. Sometimes I feel like I run it twice a day, only when I am not caught up on it the night before, so it just rolls over. But that's life, and I get to it when I can. And you know what I have noticed going back to school, trying to get into a routine. And the first week of school for us is just a half week, which is actually perfect because it just kind of eases us into it, which is really nice because I'm finding myself when noon comes, I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how tired I am. But that could also be a factor because I'm not drinking enough water. I'm just not. I need to go fill up my water. Every time I get one, I get like a itty bitty little kid's cup, and then I down it. I'm like, okay, well, I'm still thirsty, but then I don't get more water. I don't know. It's a problem. And because I have already moved away from getting water, and who wants to go back? I just did that. I don't want to do it again. Just me. I got problems. It's fine. I'll figure it out. But I moved on to doing the laundry, but my brain is really on fall. And I am pumped about it. Football, fall, all the things, even though it is still 105 degrees outside, that's okay. Because I've been scanning Pinterest, and in my mind and in my house, blasting the AC, it is a cool 70 something inside. It's actually a little bit too cold. The other day, one of my kids, which I don't know how they had the audacity to touch the thermostat, but they did. And I was like, why is it so cold in here? And they outed themselves and said, and I said, how dare you? How dare you? Needless to say, it's up again, but I feel like Alex puts it down too. You ever have that, like, it has to be at this temperature, and then whoever else puts it down, oh, no, this is better. You know what? It's fine. And our electricity bill, I'll cry when I get it. But at least everyone's nice and comfortable in the time being. Okay, anyway, so fall is on my mind. I went on Pinterest, and I'm thinking, so many ideas, you guys. Okay, here's what happened last year. I literally had all of these things planned out, and I was like, yeah. And then I end up doing like one fall video. But in my mind, I have enough stuff to easily do 4. So I'm at least going to do 2 in my mind, okay? We'll see if it actually happens. But 1, just food, and then 1, I'll decorate my stoop with whatever I have in my garage. And I found a craft I want to do. We'll see if it comes to life, because honestly, have we met? I am not a DIYer. But Pinterest makes me think like I can do it. So we'll see how that comes out. And then I forgot, I actually just was on Pinterest. I forgot that I do a fall what's it called? Like a board, like a bucket list, like a poster board bucket list I put together. I forgot. What? That's so awesome. So now I'm getting really excited and pumped for fall. And I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Until Christmas comes along. Then I'm like, oh, Christmas. Check on me in November, because I'm going to be all about those Christmas vibes. But I feel like fall is so short-lived. And then soups. Oh my gosh, so many more soup recipes I want to try. Last year I did a soup, what's for dinner. I actually feel like I may have done 2. And I thought they were going to perform really well. You know, sometimes I make videos, I'm like, oh, yeah, because I see someone else make something similar and that did really well. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I have a lot of soup recipes that I can share that are awesome. So then I do it and it doesn't do well at all. I'm like, well, it's still a great video. So if you're needing some really good soup recipes, I've got you covered. And hey, let's head to Hobby Lobby. If you can't tell, I've made it to Hobby Lobby. And I think last year, this is where I got and everything's 40% off. Woohoo! I can't remember exactly what color I have. I think it's this. And then I have a blue runner. I mean, everything looks like that, really. I think it's this, or maybe it's this one. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it and come back. But so far, I can't find any of the turkeys that I came for. And Christmas. If you're wondering. Okay, over here I do see some of these turkeys. Not exactly the centerpiece of my dreams, but I feel like we've got to be close if we're seeing all of this. Okay, I'm gonna come down the aisles again. I have all the girls with me, so I may be slightly distracted and missed it. This is where it was last year. I saw it online, you guys. I saw it online, but now they have these. I don't want that. Not as classic and cute as the one I have. Mine is on football, and this is only $2.50. But wait, it's 50% off? I mean, it's plastic. It's not super great quality. I probably shouldn't get it. Oh, don't worry. Christmas is right around the corner. They're starting to put out all the Christmas decor. I think I need to find an employee to help me. But Meredith found this. So cute. So this is why people shop online all the time. I asked an employee, like, hey, can you help? Like, I can't sift through that aisle. I mean, bad example, because but there's 2 aisles over there. fall stuff, but completely covered in boxes. So I asked someone, hey, do you know where this is? And I don't know, they can't find it either. So I just ordered them offline. Like, why did I drive 35 minutes to come here? I guess it's not all a waste. Mom. We need paint. We need organizing stuff, but it's just silly. Mom, that's really cute. Oh my goodness, all the baking, gingerbread, Christmas calories. Don't count, oh, the hot cocoa. I've always wanted a hot cocoa bar. All this stuff, it's so cute, but then I get it home and I don't know what to do with it, you know? Oh my goodness, my favorite duo. We're home and I'm gonna start on dinner. Okay, here it is, dinner time every single night of my life. The highlight of my day, I gotta tell you about it. So this recipe is really simple. Clearly, I don't measure anything. It starts out with honey, brown sugar, just whatever you want, and then garlic, salt, pepper, Italian seasoning. Fresh garlic is best, but I'm fresh out in my garden. So I will link the actual recipe because at this point I don't even follow it anymore, not even close. You're supposed to like brown the chicken on the stovetop for it. It's just too many dishes to watch. So I just throw the raw chicken into a casserole dish and cover it with the brown sugar, honey mixture, seasoned all up. And then I throw it into the oven at 411 degrees for probably around 25-ish minutes. And I use chicken thighs because you guys know it's hard to overcook them. They're so juicy every single time. They're delicious. I am trying to eat more chicken breasts, but last year Costco had a really great price on chicken thighs and I stocked the heck up. And so I still have a lot to work through in my freezer. So that's why I'm still doing a lot of chicken thighs. And then green beans, I throw those on a sheet pan. I throw them in the oven at the same time and they're done. It's basically a sheet pan meal. I just use 2 because we got a big family. And then if you want to go really crazy, I threw some rice in, but you can do sweet potatoes or something. I feel like that'll give a nice fall vibe. Really any starch. It's easy to throw in the oven because the oven's already on. You can just throw it in there. But I find that if I put like a third tray in my oven, it always burns. So I'm like, ugh. Even if I do the multi-rack, I'll try it again. But I guess I could have done the green beans and potatoes on the same tray. I just didn't. I knew my kids would enjoy rice, and we haven't had it in a long time, so I just made the rice. Okay, so since we're back from Hobby Lobby, I said, Eleanor, let me throw the dinner together real quick. And then I came to her room to help her put together her little... Isn't this stand really cute? I think they advertised it as a buffet or something. I don't know. I thought it was like a perfect little desk. It's got drawers. It has the hutch over top. And it's perfect for Eleanor's little art station over here until we get her built-ins figured out. We're just trying to design it. And when I tell you it costs an arm and a leg, like I'm not exaggerating. It's so much money. It's really too much. Too much for what you would think, oh, just built-ins. No, like what the heck? Okay, so this is going to work for the time being until I build up enough courage and strength to just spend it, you know, because sometimes you just got to be in the right mindset to spend that much money. Okay, so until then, I found this really cool thing at the paint aisle in Hobby Lobby, and I was like, Eleanor, this could be perfect. Initially, what I was thinking was getting those like acrylic shelves. You know how you see at nail salons where they put the nail polish? I was thinking that, but with paint, and that could be really nice on a wall. But then you have to like drill holes in the wall, and that just makes me nervous. And like, what if she doesn't want it in a few years? Then she's got these huge holes in her walls. So I guess she could use it for something else. And honestly, I think she's still going to like it in a few years. But I digress. I saw this and I was like, you know what? This is great. It holds like 45 or 42 tubes of paint in this little thing. And I was like, this is so cute. It's actually perfect for her. She's got a perfect spot in her new hutch to store it in. So we got her a couple of bins, a drawer thing, organizer, and this. And I just thought, you know what? Perfect. Good enough. Is it Pinterest worthy? My answer is yes. And I'll show you why. And let me show you why. It's perfect. Look at that. And then, of course, we had to like color code it, or we did our best. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and black, white, browns. It's amazing. She has more paint than this, believe it or not. But she did need to replenish her stash. But these are the main colors and they're perfect. And you know what? She's my little artist and I'm just really loving that she's cultivating it. And I'm going to honor her hobbies and not push anything on her, but really encourage it, you know? And then Avelina was working on something. The end result actually turned out fantastic. Leopard print. Alex was like, wait, you painted that? Like, I mean, when I tell you the talent that oozes out of my children, listen, I know all kids are great, but like, I'm pretty sure I've got the best ones. Just kidding. Yours are great too. Just not as great as mine. So here's dinner. Listen, it doesn't look that great on camera, but in person, it had like, you know, little, not charred, but the brown, delicious bits, but on camera, it just looks undercooked. So I tried to adjust the lighting so you could actually see what it looked like. And then I was trying to take a picture. I was like, oh, it looks better in the picture. So then I tried to show you that. But anyway, that is it. That was dinner. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to check out Thrive Market, that amazing deal. I'll have my link in the description box below. And I can't wait to hang out with you next time because I always appreciate your company. And I'll see you then. Bye.